you feeling stuck in life? How hard can it be to take your life to the next level? How hard can it be to have a clear vision of who you wish to become? How hard can it be to know what you want? How hard can it be to reinvent yourself? How hard can it be to become the best version of yourself? How hard can it be to have the best year of your life in the next 12 months? Are you feeling stuck in life? When I let go of who I am, I become what I might be, said Lao Tzu. Are you looking for a change in your life? Are you feeling stuck? Well, my friend, we are constantly changing. Life is dynamic by itself. Everything is always moving. Sometimes we need to leave the comfort zone to allow our improvement. Commit to reinvent yourself, to know that real growth happens out of the comfort zone. Less than 3 years ago, I was in the most challenging time of my life in all senses. When I was 52, I found myself heartbroken, hopeless, and homeless in a foreign country. Back in those days, I was in such a great pain that the only relief that I felt was when I slept. But then, the first minute after I wake up and I open my eyes, I looked around and I wasn't at home anymore. I asked myself, where am I? The second I realized again, all the heaviness of what happened came again to my chest, and I felt at the third second the salty taste of the tears around my face and in my pillow. But the beautiful is that everything changes. Everything passes and nothing stays the same. I needed a miracle, or at least a plan, and I didn't have a plan. But that's life. It's like a garden. You don't only get beautiful flowers, birds and butterflies and spring days. There are also thorns, weeds and pests. I prayed every day and every night for a light. I opened myself for a solution for my broken heart, for my lack of joy. I was living with friends. But there is not only Manichaeism, not only 111, not only black and white like in the cartoons. Life is not like that. It's not only bad guys and bad and good boys. We cannot flatten people. We have layers. This is life. Things get away. Things change. We are in constant move. The earth is moving. The moon is spinning around earth. The earth is spinning around the sun. We are in constant move, whether we acknowledge that or not. Things are always changing. But the thing is, we can change things for the better. It doesn't matter your actual reality. You can change things if you wish to, voluntarily doing that. So life begins by the end of your comfort zone. I realized I need to begin once more, reinvent myself. I want every day of a wonderful life, fascinating, interesting days, creative, to using my full potential. I wanted to share my life with somebody who really appreciated my gifts and talents, respected me as a human being, saw the greatest in me, and saw that I have good intentions in everything that I do, and didn't try to change me. Although I was thinking, okay, what can I do to make this happen? This was the starting point of my pivotal moment. The last time I checked, I was 55. I came here thinking, 55. Now I'm living the life I always wished to live. I'm doing the things that I love, and I can be fully myself with somebody that no matter my ideas or what YouTube videos I post, he will always endorse me and say, "You rock. I believe in you. That's beautiful. And you can have that too." If you're feeling stuck in life, learn to reinvent yourself with the eagles. The eagle has a surprisingly long lifespan. Their eagle can live up to 70 years. But to reach this age, the eagle must face a very difficult decision and a transformation. In the middle of its life, the eagle's long and flexible talons can no longer grab a prey to hunt and eat. Its long and sharp beak also becomes bent. Its old-aged, heavy wings have now thick feathers and make it difficult to fly. So the eagle comes to a point where it's got only two options: to die or to go through a long and painful process of change. This process takes up to 5 months, 150 days. The eagle must fly to a mountain top and sit on its nest. There the eagle knocks its beak against a rock and plucks out. It patiently waits for the new beak to grow back. Then after the new beak is there, it will use to pluck out its talons. Then the talons will grow back. The next step is to pluck out the old-aged feathers. Can you imagine that? How painful. So after that, the eagle will take its famous rebirth flight. And it can now live for 30 more years. Why is change needed? To evolve, to be who you came to Earth to become. Would you like to have a clear vision of your higher authentic self, of the person you were born to be? David Bowie once spoke about artistic integrity and taking risks. His words were, "It's terribly dangerous for an artist to fulfill other people's expectations. They produce their worst work when they want to fulfill somebody else's expectations." He said that if you feel safe in the area where you're working in, you're not working in the right area. To always go a little further into the water than you can feel capable of being in. To go a little bit out of your depth. And when you don't feel that your feet are quite touching the bottom, you are just about in the right place to do something exciting. Every morning we get a chance to be different, a chance to change for the better. Your best part, to become your best version. The bad news is that time flies, and the good news is you are the pilot. It's never too late to be what you might have been, who you were born to become. Challenge yourself every day to do better and to be a better person. Growth starts with a decision to move beyond your present circumstance. You are always in motion, but you decide every day you can go forward or backward. Don't ever feel like your best days are behind you. Reinvention is the purest form of hope. Make the next year the best year of your life so far. You can either become who you were born to be, or you can just go old. If you're not where you want to be, just change your habits. Whatever you are is the starting point. I invite you to check our free 3-day Create Your Clarity Challenge at 3.repossible.com.